Do you think raising the national minimum wage would be beneficial or detrimental?
I think it would be very beneficial for the people who need that, because minimum wage right now is not enough to support a family and barely even oneself.
It would definitely be beneficial. I think all the studies in like Arizona and places where they've raised it up to $10, $11 have shown that it does a good thing for the economy. There's more money out there for people to spend. I know when I was working construction, I was making $10 an hour, which is like, I don't know, $2.50 over the minimum wage. It still wasn't enough.
Well, the evidence is pretty gray. I mean, I don't think that it's doom and gloom like a lot of on the right wing think, like it's going to mean the loss of jobs. There's a lot of places in the country that have higher than normal minimum wages, and there's not a huge loss of jobs. I don't think it's necessarily good or bad. It all kind of depends on the situations that you see and what the industries are like, and it can vary a lot. So,
Do you believe state governments should exert authority over city governments?
I don't think so, because I feel like city governments know what's best for like their area, and state governments are just taking in like the big picture of things, and sometimes you need to look at like the small cogs like that are in the machine to make sure like that they're all working correctly.
I actually do, because I think there needs to be some kind of uniformity to create a stable environment.
You could say it mirrors the power struggle between the Fed and the state government. I mean, they have lots of icky issues going on right now with lots of different things. And it kind of seems like the way that state and local governments kind of let each other do their own thing is more beneficial. So maybe they should just leave each other alone.
What do you think should be done with the 817 Lofts lot, and who do you think should be held accountable?
I think that the apartment should definitely be held accountable. That was their fault. Everybody should be reimbursed and accommodated too.
I mean, it'll probably be made into some like another apartment or something for the school, or who knows. I don't know. I don't know what should be happened to it. I think it should be left alone and trees should grow. It should be a nature preserve, dude.
I feel like the company should be held accountable. If you started building a project, you got to be able to see it through, and you should have planned for this. Also, I feel like maybe Texas State should take it over and turn it into dorms, or another company should buy it out. It shouldn't just sit there and just rot away.